Come to sit onto your mat, sit in a comfortable position. Close the eyes, tune in with your breath. Settle into the posture. And sit in a comfortable position so that you don't feel like you need to move. And the spine is long and erect.
Reflect upon this simple statement. He who is of few needs and easy to serve swiftly finds peace and is already close to happiness. The more complicated we make ourselves, the more complicated is our idea of ourselves, the more we will perceive our needs to be, the more of a burden we will be to this planet, whilst we spend our time here pursuing those needs. The truth is, the only real needs are food, shelter, and companionship. And everything else is a bonus. One who is content with food, shelter, and companionship treads lightly on this world and swiftly gets to the point where there is something to give back. But one who is not content with that, who feels they need an extraordinarily elaborate array of things in their lives to feel their life is meaningful, makes an awful ruckus in their time upon this planet. Somebody asked me, do we all have inside us that pure part, that pure consciousness? And the answer is yes. Reflect upon this simple statement. He who is of few needs and easy to serve swiftly finds peace and is already close to happiness. The more complicated we make ourselves, the more complicated is our idea of ourselves, the more we will perceive our needs to be, the more of a burden we will be to this planet, whilst we spend our time here pursuing those needs. The truth is, the only real needs are food, shelter, and companionship. And everything else is a bonus. One who is content with food, shelter, and companionship treads lightly on this world and swiftly gets to the point where there is something to give back. But one who is not content with that, who feels they need an extraordinarily elaborate array of things in their lives to feel their life is meaningful, makes an awful ruckus in their time upon this planet. Somebody asked me, do we all have inside us that pure part, that pure consciousness? And the answer is yes.
Staying with your breath. Keeping the eyes closed, move into pranayama Kapalabhati, 100 Kapalabhati and 3 Uddiyanas on your own time. When you finish, rest with your eyes closed. Start to breathe naturally, normally, or introduce the Ujjayi breath. Hands into your heart center. We're opening the practice with 3 Oms. Inhale. Open the eyes. Have an amazing practice, everyone. Come into Janu Shirshasana. Left leg extends forward, right knee bent. Place a strap around the left ankle. And you're more than welcome to go straight, right ankle. You're more than welcome to go straight into a half lotus here if your hips and your legs are open enough. Otherwise, tree pose is also good. I'll show the half lotus while Manuela is showing the tree pose. So strap around the right ankle, right hand goes behind your back and grabs the strap. Walk that right hand as close to the foot as possible. Inhale, lengthen through the chest. On the exhale, open the chest towards the right side and allow the upper body to lean towards the left leg. Breathing in, breathing out, folding towards the left leg. At the same time, you're opening the chest towards the right. Deep inhale. Full exhale out. Activate that right foot, flexing the toes. Breathe in, breathe out. Deep inhale. Full exhale out. Press the right knee down, ground down through both sit bones. Inhale. Full exhale. Fill up. Empty the air out. Inhale. On the exhale, release just the right arm or release the strap. Breathe in. Exhale, reach the right arm forward towards the left leg. Keep opening the chest. Breathing in, lengthening the spine. On the exhale, fold over the left leg, but keep that right knee pressing down towards the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out. Activate the left foot, flex the toes. Inhale. Full exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Open the chest a little bit more. Press the right knee down. Fill up. On the exhale, release the right arm. Bring the left hand to the side of the face and bring your head towards the center using your hand rather than your neck muscles. Switch sides. Right leg extends forward. Place the strap around the left ankle. And notice if maybe being in half lotus brings your knee too high here into the chest. There's no need for that. Maybe it's not the right time yet for half lotus. Just bring your foot into a tree. Now the left hand goes all the way behind, grabs the strap. Inhale, lengthen through the chest bone. On the exhale, fold over the right leg, flexing the right foot. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Yeah, that's right, Matt. Yeah, so the left hand goes behind your back. Yes, good. Yeah. Inhale, lengthen through the chest bone. On the exhale, fold a little bit more towards the right foot, flexing that right foot. Breathe in, breathe out. Lengthen the spine, sit bones down onto the floor. On the exhale, allow gravity to fold you towards that front leg. One more deep inhale. Exhale, activate your right foot, flex the toes, press the back of the knee down onto the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale. On the exhale, release the left hand, fill up. Exhale, reach forward towards the right foot, open the side of the body. Breathing in. Exhale, release the neck, but keep opening the chest. Deep inhale. Exhale, open into the left rib cage. Feel the opening going all the way down into your hip bone. Breathing in, breathing out, reaching forward through that left hand, active hand. Fill up. Exhale out. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, bring the right hand to the side of the face and lift your head towards the center, bringing yourself up. Lay on your back. Hug the knees, stretch out. Abs, so eagle legs, right leg over the left. You can either do double wrap or just single wrap. Interlace the hands behind neck and head. Inhale, lift the head and shoulders off the floor. At the same time, you're hugging the knees into the chest. On the exhale, lower just the legs, tiptoe the feet or the toes on the floor. Stay with the shoulders off the floor. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest. Exhale, lower slowly, touching lightly with the toes on the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower slowly, long exhale. Slowly, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Switch legs. You can lower the shoulders down. Knees in line with your hips. Inhale, lift head and shoulders. Hug the knees into the chest. Exhale, lower just the legs. Shoulders off the floor. Inhale, slowly hug in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Now, when you lower down, if your lower back is curving, press the lower back down onto the floor. Inhale, lift, hug in. Exhale, lower down. When you lower down, lower it slowly and keep your lower back flat on the floor, activating into your side muscles. Inhale, exhale. You can even go there with your hands and really feel the muscles on the side of the belly engaging. Inhale, hug. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, hug. Exhale, slowly lower down. One more. Inhale, hug. Exhale, slowly. And release. Hug in or stretch out. With the feet on the floor, eagle legs again, so the right leg goes over the left. There's very little movement in this one. We're going to interlace the hands and we're going to press the hands onto the thigh, onto your right thigh. Breathing in. On the exhale, press the hands into the thigh. At the same time, you're pressing the thighs against the hands. So you're resisting. There is a force here you need to resist. Inhale, release, expand into the rib cage. On the exhale, press hands into the thighs and then press the legs towards the hands. So you resist and you engage into the core. Inhale, release, expand the rib cage. Exhale, press hands onto the thighs and thighs into the hands. So there is a resistance. Inhale, release, expand the rib cage. Exhale, press and press lower back down, sides of the back down. Inhale, release. Exhale, press. Press the thighs away. At the same time, you want to bring the thighs in towards you. And release, switch legs. Interlace the hands, place the hands on the top of the thigh. Inhale, expand the rib cage. Exhale, press the thighs away and hug the thighs in. This counter force will make you activate your core muscle. Inhale, release, expand the rib cage. Exhale, press the thighs away, hug in, and press the lower back down onto the floor. Inhale, expand, release. Exhale, press. Sides of the back, the whole back is on the floor. Inhale, release, expand rib cage. Exhale, press. Press the thighs away. At the same time, you want to contradict the hands. Inhale, release, expand rib cage. Exhale, press. The whole back flat on the floor. And release. Hug in or stretch out. And start to rock and roll. Inhale, rocking up. Exhale, rocking down. On your next rock up, go straight into your down dog. And walk the dog or not. Maybe stay just connected to your breath, you choose. When you're walking the dog out, include the whole body. Bring awareness into the hands and shoulders, neck, hips, side of the body, the calf muscles, the ankles. And now come into a neutral position, into stillness. Breathing in. On the exhale, step or walk forward to the front of your mat. Ragdoll, feet mat distance apart, let go of the upper body. Active feet, letting go of the neck, allowing the weight of the neck to pull the spine down, opening space between the vertebrae. Release the hands, bring the feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step or walk back, high plank to low plank, squeezing the elbows in. Up dog or cobra, inhale, lengthen. Down dog, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Turbo dog. So last week we've learned turbo dog. I'll just revise here. We bend the elbows out to the side and then we roll them in, bringing the elbows in, squeezing the elbows towards each other. The forearms are just a few inches off the floor. Release the neck. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. If you need to walk the feet forward more, then do that. Distribute the weight between your arms and your legs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now squeeze elbows in, bend the elbows and squeeze them in. Very good, Manuela. That's it. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze elbows in a little bit more. Breathe in. Exhale. Release. Down dog. Deep inhale. Exhale. Step or walk forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale. Rise up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step or walk back, high plank. Low plank, squeezing the elbows in. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, let's go for turbo dog again. So with your arms, you're gonna bend out and then roll in the elbows. The hands stay in your down dog position. You don't need to arrange your hands or then bring your hands closer together. Keep them shoulder distance apart. Good. And walk your hands towards your feet and bend the knees more. Yes, very good. That's right. Now, if you're in turbo dog, squeeze the elbows in. Imagine you have a beach ball between your elbows. You want to squeeze in. Very good, Madalena. That's right. Very good. Relax the neck, Matt. Breathe in. Exhale, down dog. Deep inhale. Exhale, step or walk forward or jump. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step or walk back or jump. High plank, low plank. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Deep inhale, spreading the fingers wide. On the exhale, roll shoulder blades away from each other. These muscles have already woken up with your turbo dog, and muscles have memory. So once we do them once and twice, then it's easier to get it the third time and the fourth time and so forth. Deep inhale, lengthen through the spine. On the exhale, reach down through the heels, sticking the bum up towards the ceiling. Breathing in. Exhale, step or walk or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands into your heart center. Traditional suns. Inhale, arms up. Forward fold, exhale. Left leg steps back into a deep lunge, lowering the back knee down. Kali Mudra hands. Inhale, reach up with the arms. On the exhale, squeeze the arms into the ears, lifting up through the chest. Breathing in. Exhale, sink low into the right hip and sink the right glutes towards the heel. Bring the right glutes towards the heel. Breathing in. Exhale, release, hands down to the floor. Step back into your high plank. You're welcome to do a one-legged low plank. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left leg steps forward into a low lunge, deep lunge. Inhale, reach up with the arms. On the exhale, squeeze the arms into the ears, lift up through the chest. Breathing in. Exhale, sink low with your hips. Bring that right hip closer to the floor. The right thigh closer to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, release. Step into forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach up. Forward fold, exhale. Right leg steps back, lower the back knee down. Inhale, reach up with the arms. Exhale, squeeze the arms into the ears, lengthen through the chest bone. Inhale, telescope the rib cage. Exhale, sink low into the hips. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Hands back, hands to the floor, step back, high to low plank. Up dog, inhale, or cobra. Down dog, exhale. Right leg steps forward, lower the back knee down. Inhale, arms up into Kali Mudra. Exhale, sink low with your hips, open into those hip flexors. Inhale, squeeze the arms into the ears. Exhale, tuck tailbone under, squeezing the sit bones towards each other. Breathing in. Exhale, hands to the floor, step into forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit low into your chair. Breathing in. Exhale, relax into the shoulders and tuck tailbone under. Deep inhale. Full exhale out. Sit the bum a little bit lower. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, step back into your high plank. Low plank. Cobra or up dog, inhale, lengthen. Downward facing dog, exhale. Feet together, right leg reaches up, inhale. Exhale, step forward in between the hands for warrior two. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, adjust your feet so that you have a strong base. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now release the hands. I'm going to show you the exercise we're going to do, which is called shoulder release. So the right elbow, the right arm bends. I'm going to do it sideways so that you can see. The right arm, the elbow bends in line with the shoulder. So we're not here and we're not here. We're in line with the shoulder. Your left hand is going to work as a resistance to your arm. So you press the left hand into the arm. Inhale, bring the socket, the shoulder blade out of the socket, reaching forward with your elbow. On the exhale, press the arm into the hand and hand into the arm. Create a resistance which will activate your pectoral muscles and your serratus anterior muscle. I'll do it again. Inhale, reach forward with the elbow, take the shoulder blade out of the socket. Exhale, press, engage. So we're going to do 5 times, 5 breaths in one side, 5 breaths on the other. All right, let's go. Then the right elbow, have your wrist in line with the elbow, elbow in line with the shoulder. Inhale, reach forward with the elbow. Exhale, press, elbow into the hand, hand into the elbow. So resisting there, we're not really moving the elbow towards the left. Stay with your breath. Keeping the elbow in line with the shoulder, hands in line with the elbow. And resisting, engaging into your serratus anterior and pectoral muscle. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, release. Give a little shake to the arm. Onto the other side. Elbow in line with the shoulder. Wrist in line with the elbow. Press the right hand onto the arm. Inhale, reach forward with the elbow. Exhale, press it in. Relax into the shoulder and into the shoulders, yes, and also into the jaw. So notice if you're kind of gripping somewhere else, relax into those areas that don't need to grip. Press the elbow into the hand, hand into the elbow, roll the shoulders down. Like this, Laura, like this. Yeah, got it? Yeah, that's right, yeah. And release. Release down, step back into your high plank, low plank, up dog or cobra, inhale, down dog, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Coming down to your knees. We're going to work on the strength of the shoulders and the core strength to allow us to do headstands, handstands, forearm stands, any arm balance and inversion. So we're going to start with the forearm plank. What happens in forearm plank is that we don't activate into the core and legs, and then we are like this. And this obviously, it's not helping your spine, and it's not helping you building strength. So we're going to work on two things, and you choose in whichever stage you are, you do one or the other. So number one, to gain strength into the middle line, into this core and into the legs. You're going to imagine someone punched you in the belly, and you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then you have a rest. With a sound effect as well. So you imagine someone punched you in the belly and do because if you see the movement of my body when I'm punched in the belly, I tuck the tailbone and I engage into the core. And not only that, but I also round up between shoulder blades. So this is your powerhouse, not this. So this is number one for you that need to create strength in the middle part of the body. Number two, for those that are strong, kind of Ian type. So it is from a forearm, you're strong here, and you're gonna walk your feet forward, open the back of the legs, flexibility, and then walk the legs back into your forearm plank. And then walk into your dolphin, and then back. Without laying on the floor like this. So you press, and you bring your hips in line with your shoulders as much as possible. 5 times. All right, go for it. Choose your practice, the punch in the belly or the walking forward. Whatever you do, release the neck, release the jaw. Do 5 breaths, have a rest in child's pose, and then do another 5 breaths. So look towards the face, look towards here, good. And now do the Yes, good, but not so much, not lifting the bum so much, lifting less and rounding up here more. Yes, there we go. Good. Emma, bring your elbows in a little bit more. They are going wide, yeah, very good. Good. Good, good, Magdalena, good. Relax the neck, yes. And when you walk forward, Magdalena, and this is for everyone, avoid the shoulders going forward. Keep the shoulders as much in line with the elbows as possible. Good. Yes, very good. Good. Who else can I see? All good, yeah. Have you done your 5? Have a rest. In child's pose. No one is having child's pose. I guess you want to carry on. Full of energy. Okay, transition into your down dog. Feet together. Left leg reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, step forward, warrior 2. Open up the arms. Ground down through both feet. Breathing in. Breathing out. Relax the arms, and we're going to do shoulder shrug. Inhale, breathe between shoulder blades. Exhale, shoulders up to the ears, and then squeeze shoulder blades together and roll them down. Inhale, breathe between shoulder blades. The shoulders don't really move. On the exhale, shoulders up to the ears, and then squeeze and roll them down. On the inhale, we don't move the shoulders, we just breathe between shoulder blades. Expanding the rib cage. On the exhale, we lift the shoulders up to the ears and then squeeze the shoulder blades together and lower them down. 2 more. Inhale, expand between shoulder blades. Exhale, shoulders up, squeeze, and then down. Inhale, expand. Exhale, the shoulders up, squeeze, down. And release. Step back into your high plank. Come into your forearm plank. And now come into your side forearm plank. So turn towards the right side, opening the chest towards the left. 2 versions here as well. If this is already quite strong for you, keep pressing the floor away, lifting into the hips, into the side of the body, stay here. If you want a bit more challenge, inhale, reach up with the left arm. On the exhale, bring the left arm under the right rib cage, twist towards the right. Inhale, open, exhale, twist. Inhale, open, exhale, twist. Inhale, open, exhale, twist. Inhale, open, transition to the other side. Bring the forearm down, left forearm down. Position the elbow in line with the shoulder. Inhale, reach up with the right arm. On the exhale, stay here or go for your twist. Bring your arm towards the left. Inhale, reach up, lift the hips. Exhale, open, reach towards the left. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist, thread the arm towards the left. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist, thread the arm. Inhale, open. Exhale, release, forearm down. Come into your high plank. Breathing in, low plank. Up dog, inhale or cobra. Down dog, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Fill up. On the exhale, step or walk forward to the front of your mat or a little hop. Feet together, inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit low into your chair, bring your hands into your heart center. Breathing in. Exhale, twist to the right side. Here, you're welcome to do arms, different arm variation, either open arms, left hand reaches down to the floor, right hand reaches up, or stay with your hands together, bringing the hands towards the heart center. Deepening the twist by pressing the elbow or the arm on the outside of your right leg, opening the chest towards the right side. Squeeze the thighs together and sit low with your bum. And now come all the way down to the floor for side crow. So if you're already quite experienced in side crow, here's a few options for you. Option 1, you can start to practice having only one arm in contact with the leg. So your left arm will be outside of the leg, the other arm will be a bit further away from your body. And you need to use a lot of strength in your arm and core to lift yourself up with just the support from one arm. So that's an option. For those of you that are still working on getting into crow, bring pillows, bring blocks, make a tower in front of your face. Make a tower in front of the face. Bring your elbows on the inside, on the outside of your leg, and both elbows in contact with the leg. And then you're gonna lean forward and you're gonna land in your tower. And then here, you're gonna press the floor away. So you start to engage into the legs, pressing the floor away. Starting to feel what it is to press the floor away so you can come out of your tower. Go for it. Do you want a pillow? Very good. Shani, bring the head to the side rather than the crown of the head on the floor, maybe the side of the head. Yes, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Very good. Perfect. Can you have a higher tower, Irene? It's a bit too low, that tower. And bring both elbows on the side of the hip. You okay, Gurpreet? Give it a try. Give it a try with a tower. Okay, very good. Release. Ragdoll. Feet hip distance apart. Let go of the upper body. You can either grab the elbows or interlace the hands behind your back. Whatever works for you. And release the hands, bring the feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands into your heart center, sit low into your chair. Breathing in. Exhale, twist to the left side, elbow outside of the knee. Deep inhale, lengthen through the right rib cage. On the exhale, open and twist, squeezing your thighs together. Breathe in, breathe out. Align your knee, so bring that right knee back a little bit more. Good. Deep inhale. On the exhale, sit low into your chair. Good. Fill up. Empty the air out. Squeeze thighs together. Stay on it then. Stay. Very good. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Sit all the way down. Okay. Chair pose again. Not chair. Side crow. So for those of you that were doing the more kind of stronger version of side crow, I have another variation that you can also practice. And the variation is to switch legs. So if you're already doing this, so you're doing your scissor legs like this, the next thing is to bring your upper leg on the top of the right arm and then switch. And the trick here is to bring the leg that it's on the top really high into the arm. So I'll do it again. From here, you open the legs, and then you bring this leg all the way up into the upper arm, and then you switch. Now, for those of you that are still working on the tower, go for the tower. And make sure you have both elbows touching your leg, because this creates a shelf to support your body. You okay, Emma? Is it okay for your wrist, or it's not good? No? All right. So you can just work on twist. So bring your arm to the, I'll do it here. Bring your body to the side and just stay on twist. And this will help you to work on having a twist, a deeper twist. Good. Very good, Christiana. Good. Now bring the upper leg onto the top of the arm, all the way up into the arm. Yeah! Well done. Face on the floor, but that's okay. It's part of the process. Very good. All right, release everyone. Ragdoll. Feet hip distance or mat distance apart. Let go of the upper body. Release the hands, bring the feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or walk back or jump back, high plank to low plank. Up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Step or walk forward to the front of your mat. Come into a deep squat for crow pose. Same thing here, so you can do the tower thing. You can build a tower in front of you. If you're scared of falling on the floor, just build a tower in front of you, land on the tower, and then press yourself away from your tower. And you will find that the pressing yourself away will engage the muscles that you need. For those of you that are already comfortable with crow, we're gonna do one-legged crow. So if you're not doing crow yet, do with a tower. If you do crow already, let's do one-legged crow. So one-legged crow, it is obviously both knees onto the arms. And then let's say you're gonna lift the right leg. First, you're gonna lean towards the left so that your right leg comes off the right arm easily. And then you can reach the leg back or not. Maybe it's not there yet. So first you lean towards the side that you're not lifting the leg, and then you lift the leg off the arm. Go for it. Very good. Leaning forward, squeezing the elbows in. Good. Do the other leg now. Look forward, always look forward, whatever you're doing. Very good, Irene, big tower there. I like that. Good, Gurpreet, very good. And release. Well done, everyone. Let's just do some wrist stretches here. You can either roll them from side to side. I like to do this one. It kind of brings a lot of blood circulation into my wrists and into the hands, massages the forearms and into the wrists. But if it is too much in your hips and in your ankles, then don't worry. Okay, headstands. So last week we started working on headstands. This week we're gonna keep working on headstands. I'll show you first the steps if you were not here last week, or if you were, but you need a reminder. Step 1, measure. Step 2, elbows down. Step 3, interlace the hands. Step 4, back of the head into the hands. Step 5, press the floor away, round up between shoulder blades like we were doing in the forearm plank. Step 6, lift the hips towards the ceiling. Step 7, walk, 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 walk until your feet come off the floor. They might not come off the floor so easy like this because you need to practice strength in the core and shoulder. But walk, walk, walk as much as possible so that you come off the floor much easier. Now, the head might touch the floor in the beginning until you get used to use your shoulders and your forearms to press up. But work towards being really light in your head and almost not touching the floor. Use your arms and shoulder strength. Okay, step 1, grab the elbow, biceps. Step 2, elbows on the floor. Step 3, interlace the hands. Step 4, bring the back of the head into the hands. Step 5, round up between shoulder blades. Step 6, lift the hips. Step 7, walk, 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 and then lift up if it's there for you. Always pressing the forearms down, round up between the shoulder blades. Very good, very good. Active feet, active legs. Squeeze thighs together, Andy. Bring the legs together. Very good. So Irene, You know where your ponytail is? The ponytail has to be inside of the hands like this. Yeah, not like this, like this. Yeah, ponytail, your ponytail here, inside of your hands. Good, go for it, Emma. Press the floor away with the shoulders, very good. Yes, yes, that's right, good shoulder opening there, good. Walk the hips forward a bit more, walk the feet forward a bit more. Yes, so the hips have to be as far forward as possible to be easier to lift the feet off the floor. And slowly release, child's pose. Have a rest in child's pose. Come up into sitting, seated. Tripod stand. You might want to cushion the crown of the head because we're not used to put weight into the crown of the head. So it will feel sore. It's not like, oh, that pain, that it is a bad pain. It's not a bad pain, but it is kind of uncomfortable because we're not used to. So you might put a towel or a pillow, you choose. So from a tabletop position, you bring your hands, you have your hands down in tabletop position, and you're gonna bring your head, the crown of the head, which is the top of the head, onto the floor between your hands. From here, you then walk your hands towards the back until you have your elbows stacked above the wrist. And then you lift the feet off the floor. This might be enough for you. You're squeezing the elbows in to gain strength. And then you bring the knees on the top of the elbows. And only if you feel strong here and doesn't feel like you're hurting your neck and you don't have pain in the neck, you start to come up. Now, the most important thing you need to be aware is your neck position has to be long and straight. Those of you that are already comfortable to do tripod headstand, you're going to do tripod into crow. So from here, that's right, Ian just done it. From your tripod, you lift up, go all the way up. Like, oh, Ian, you can show them since you are up already. Oh no, okay. Okay, so from tripod, you go up. And then when you come down, you bring your knees or knees outside or inside, and you press the floor away. And then you lift, squeezing the elbows, squeezing the thighs in, elbows in. Go for it. Tripod or tripod into crow. Your hands are forming a triangle with your head. Very good. Now lift the hips. Lift the hips, Manuela, very good. Squeeze the elbows in. Walk the hands back a bit more. Yes, squeeze the elbows in. Good. Press the floor away. Bring the knees on the top of the elbows if you can, otherwise stay in just your tripod setting. You then bring the hands in more, back and in. Your elbows are too open wide. Yes, you managed, Christiana. Very good, well done. Very good. Yes, good. Now squeeze the elbows in, Irene. Good, yes. Show me, Casey, show me. What were you doing? Good. Hands back, good, yeah. Squeeze in, squeeze the elbows in, lift. Lift the hips, walk the feet forward. Yes. Yes, very good. And release. Well done, everyone. Go into your down dog. Come to lay onto your belly for shoulder opening. So go into your T-shaped position or the Christ position. And lean over towards the right side. It's okay. Okay, I'll move out. Lean over towards the right side, open the chest. Bring your right leg towards the left. Yes, bend the knee, yeah, that's right. And open the chest, good. Stay there breathing for as long as you need. So whenever you do handstands, forearm stands, headstands, any inversions, we are putting a lot of, activating a lot, using a lot the traps muscles, the trapezius muscles that connect the neck with the shoulders and the spine. We're using rhomboids, we're using the deltoids, which is the muscles around the shoulders. You're using a lot of the neck muscles. So you want to make sure not only you warm up for it, but then you also stretch. And even I do a lot of warm up and stretch, and sometimes I feel sore for days. And so yeah, I'm a wimp, yeah. It's fine, no problem. So yeah, there's so much going on that, you know, already when we warm up and stretch, we can feel it. If we don't do it, we will injure ourselves. All right, release, transition to the other side. So lots of the shoulders warm up we did today are good for that. This one that we're doing now is the best one that I found for me, but you might find some other ones that are good for you as well. With inversions, we suddenly realize that actually we are not that strong in our core, that we need to work our core a lot more. We suddenly realize that our shoulders are super weak, don't have any strength, or we realize we are actually tight in the chest or somewhere around the shoulders. And it's quite normal because with a lot of the poses that we do, the foundational poses, we work a lot on the legs and the lower part of the body. So we realize the areas that we need to work on. When we do inversions, we're focusing on the upper part of the body. And then we realize all the areas we need to work on. And release. Okay, we're gonna come into quite a deep back bend in the form of a cobra. And if you usually have tendency to feel lower back pain, I would like you to first look at me so we make sure that you're protecting your back as much as possible, not just crunching into the back. So for back bends, as usual, you need to have your feet active, your legs active. And that means you're squeezing the thighs together. If this doesn't happen to you naturally, you need to squeeze a block between the thighs. The arms in front of you, you need to find your place for your arms. And they can be a little bit bent or they can be straight. But what you want to do is not to just ram into a back bend and then go with your neck to the back like this. No, the neck doesn't need to go anywhere. The neck can be in a neutral position. And what you want to do is to open the rib cage. So to telescope the rib cage further forward and then press back, opening into the shoulders. And then you walk your hands slowly adjusting into your back bend. Always with the feet active, always tucking the toe, always reaching forward with the chest and pressing your back towards the back. Go for it. Active feet, pressing the feet down, squeezing the thighs together. And it's as if you're opening your hips and the hips are opening into the floor. Press the top of the thighs onto the floor. Now the rib cage reaches forward, lengthens through the spine, and you walk your hands towards the back if you have space. Otherwise, stay where you are. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, press the legs down, chest forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Fill up. Exhale, release. Lay on your back, on your belly, arms by your side, right side of the face onto the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Fill up. Empty the air out. Okay, we're going to do another one, and this one we're going to use the block just as a way to give you that awareness into the rib cage, into the lengthening of the spine, just so that you have a bit of more of a visual understanding of what we do on a back bend. So the spine goes all the way from this area here, the tailbone, up into the neck. The rib cage, which is this area here, from the middle of our back all the way up into here, is the area that actually flexes and bends into a back bend. So for that, we need to open a lot. We need to extend and elevate a lot this area in order to go into a back bend. Because if there is no space, it's going to hurt you to go into a back bend. So we're going to place a block under the rib cage, not so much into the belly, but more into the rib cage. Kind of, you feel the side bones of your rib cage pressing onto the block. Same thing. You want to press the feet down, squeeze thighs together, arms in front of you, and start to lift yourself up and walk yourself up. And maybe you need 2 blocks, because you're not touching the block anymore, and you need 2 blocks to give you that feeling of elevating into the rib cage. So I am not touching much the block because I'm quite high, quite deep in my back bend, but I could maybe go even deeper, adjusting the block, lifting my rib cage, and opening the chest. Always pressing the feet down, engaging into the legs. So the block is there to remind us to lift the rib cage up, lengthen the rib cage. Active legs. And slowly release. Lay on your belly, arms by your side. Left side of the face onto the mat. Look towards the right. Breathing in, breathing out. So the practice for back bend starts when we do cobra, when we do up dogs. That's where it starts. Not only to open the front of the body, which needs to be really open for us to do back bends, but also to start finding this awareness of lengthening and flexion, lengthening the rib cage and engaging the back muscles to flex your back. Transition into child's pose with your knees together, rounding up into the lower back. Reach the arms forward, tips of the fingers onto the floor, and actively reach forward with your hands at the same time you're sitting the bum down, lengthening all the muscles from the lower back up into the upper back. And from here, we're going to do Lord of the Fish of the pose. So bring your right leg over the left. We're going to do it with a strap as well. So press the strap around the right foot, which is the leg that it's bent close to your chest. And you're gonna have the strap alongside the left side. The right hand goes all the way and grabs the strap, which is attached to your right foot. Inhale, reach up with your left arm. On the exhale, open and twist. Breathing in, breathing out. Walk that right hand closer to the ankle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Keep walking that right hand closer to the ankle at the same time you are twisting and opening the chest. And gently release, transition to the other side. Kaylee, I just saw your message. Which was the thing you wanted me to demonstrate? If we can, we'll do it again. Strap around the left ankle now. Grab hold of the strap with your right hand. So you're twisting towards the left side, opening the chest towards the left side. Keep the right foot flat on the floor. Flat, flat, like this. Yeah, good. Inhale, reach up with the right arm. On the exhale, open and twist so the right arm is outside of the left leg. Breathing in, lengthening. On the exhale, open and twist. For me to go into a deeper version, I even bring my right hand outside of my left foot, and I grab my right foot, actually, my right foot, and gives me a deeper stretch, and I can go deeper into this twist. And slowly release. Lay on your back. Okay, Kaylee, good. At the end of the class, I'll show you the tripod and headstand. If you can stay 5 minutes more, I'll show you at the end. Lay on your back, hug the knees, stretch out. Shoulder stand, reaching the legs up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the shoulder blades in, lift up through the feet. Active legs, active feet. And now if shoulder stand is something that actually feels quite at ease for you, you can start to work on lotus or half lotus. So bring the left ankle or right ankle, whatever you want to do, into your hip bone. Very good. And sometimes, well, most of the time, I have to go there with my hands and adjust my foot. So you see Ian here is adjusting, so he's actually leaning towards the wall more so that he has the balance in the shoulders to adjust. Good. And maybe he can even come into a full lotus. No? Okay. But this is good, half lotus is good because now what we're doing, we're gonna press the, which knee is this one? The right knee. The right knee forward and the hips back. And this is really good to open into the hips and into the spine. Feels good? Mm-hmm. So the standards, if you want to transition into plow, if you're still working on your half lotus, then keep working on it for a bit more. A great way to practice this half lotus and going into lotus variation is also against the wall so that you don't have to worry about balance. But if you place your back against the wall, then it will be easier for you to just work on opening the legs. And people in plow can start to roll forward. Fish pose. So we've done quite a few back bends here. So maybe there is a double block fish pose there for you. The first option is to put the blocks like this, stacked in this position, and then again, place them between the shoulder blades to open your chest. The second option, which is much deeper, and you might want to put pillows or towels on the top of the blocks, it is obviously this position like this, which makes the blocks taller, but it's also a deeper opening into your thorax spine, which is the rib cage, the part of the body, of the spine that we want to elongate before we go into back bends. Very good. Well done. And in your fish pose, if anything is making you lift the hips off the floor, then maybe you need to adjust the measurement or the height that you have in the blocks or pillows, because your hips want to be on the floor. And if you're ready, roll over to the right-hand side. Lay on your back. Hug the knees, stretch out, do what feels good. Shavasana. Let go of the Ujjayi breath and allow yourself to let go completely.
Soham. 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 Soham.
You can slowly start to wrinkle the fingers and toes. Roll the head from side to side. Hug the knees into the chest. Roll over to the right hand side. Coming into a seated position with your eyes closed, neck relaxed. Hands into your heart center. Deep inhale. Full exhale out. We're closing the practice with 3 Oms and Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Inhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thumb knuckles to the third eye center. Together we say Namaste.